This next guy, you know what, really? Ric Taylor.
Center of the universe.
Rick writes the most amazing songs, and Rick, we've been sort of vamping and moving Rick around in the schedule because so his nephew could get here, who is now in the house, right?
Yeah.
All right.
In the back.
Rick's nephew, yay! Give it up for him.
Sean.
He probably has a name. Sean? Sean? Good to meet you, man. But Ric Taylor, I'm very proud of this, so I'm going to tell you one thing. We were up in Portland. We were up in Vancouver, Washington, and we were doing the song circle up there. And Rick played this really scary, dark composition, and he's got some. His stuff gets in there really deep into character stuff, and sometimes people just they're like, "Ooh, this is spooky," you know. And so I decided his music is called Song Noir. It's got a ring, doesn't it? So there we go. I don't know now. He'll probably do something very cheerful.
Yeah. No.
But are you going to put that guitar on?
No, I'd like to make an announcement. I'm sponsored.
Oh.
I've sponsored my third sponsor. I'm sponsored by a pick maker and a guitar maker and a t-shirt maker now, Eternal Unlimited. Yeah! And, they're a great t-shirt company, and I wanted to be known that they're sponsoring me strictly because of my great musical skill and in no way whatsoever because my nephew owns the company.
Coincidences are a funny thing, aren't they? I mean, who could have seen that coming?
So I had another friend that was going to come and is probably bopping across the freeway now.
You ready?
The Reverend Jimmy Shine. I'm ready.
Reverend Jimmy Shine? This is Ric Taylor, everybody.
I'm gonna thank you. Dedicate this song to the Reverend Jimmy Shine. I see Jesus in a three-room shack. Don't see him driving no Cadillac, no chauffeur up front and Jesus way in the back, just a humping an executive heart attack. No, I don't see Jesus as some corporate parrot sniffing out some middle management corporate carrot, cause Jesus knows the truth and he just might blare it, that your life is made more wonderful the more that you share it, and that's how I see Jesus. Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. He will wash me white as snow. Dirty little job for Jesus. You know I don't look for trouble, so I don't want to mangle this, but round and round it comes. So I just thought I'd dangle this thought that maybe Jesus watches them televangelists and puts them pretty high up on his personal strangle list. Cause boys, that's the action of a truly arrogant man. Strut around bragging that your Jesus is front man. That's one religious theory made me laugh till I slobbered, son. That got up here so wants to talk first to Pat Robertson like your son said. What you give is what you get. Ain't no better way of quoting Jesus than invented yet, and this truth will apply to any religion traitor when Jesus and St. Pete show him the down escalator. Cause you got to think Jesus hanged with Buddha, Muhammad, sipping wine round the campfire, cozily pajama conversation would get thick, but never over drama. There'd be nothing but respect in this tri-religio-rama. That's how I see Jesus. Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. He will wash me white as snow. Dirty little job, nasty little job, exceedingly laundromatic, dirty little job for Jesus. Keep it up. I see just what you're thinking. I got this musician's life with wild women, wild drinking. But let me be the first to make this declaration formal. None of us up here's got the guts to be normal. So I think Jesus loves you most of all. Loves how you stagger back up after fall after fall. He jumped right into your lives, embrace your suburban sprawl. And if he ever does come back, despite the holy protocol, he'd want a regular life. That first time got sort of twisty. He'd settle down with a wife somewhere, corporate Corpus Christi, there'd be personal strife. His daddy'd probably insist he spout some new religious jive, but once he proved he exists, he could then maybe retire. Raise up a restaurant in Rio, call it the Dewdrop Inn, with the dew spelled deal. Cook up some new cuisine, combining Canton and Creole, and the rich would have to pay, baby, but the homeless get in free. Oh, that's how I see. That's how I see. That's how I see. Jesus loves us, this I know.
Ric Taylor. I don't think that's what Chuck Berry had planned when he came up with that rock and roll stuff. That's carrying a way lot of freight, that song. But he makes it look so easy. That's why he scares me. That's why he scares the people with his lyrics, but he scares all the guitar players with his playing.